Okay, picture this. You're mindlessly scrolling through your feed at some ungodly hour, and boom, you are instantly bombarded by some guy shouting from a rented Lamborghini. He's basically telling you that you're failing at life just because you sleep past 4 a.m. I mean, we've all been there, right? Well, in today's Explainer, we are absolutely dissecting the sheer, unfiltered absurdity of modern internet hustle culture. And to do this, we're going to look at the ultimate satirical case study. Let's call him Brandon. Brandon is your classic wannabe entrepreneur, a self-proclaimed visionary, desperately striving for that elusive $10,000 month and literally documenting every exhausting, profitless second of the journey. Okay, let's dive right into this. Because you see, Brandon actually refers to himself online as an apex predator. He's constantly posting aggressively about, building his empire, escaping the 9-to-5 matrix, and manifesting generational wealth. It's a whole vibe. But here is the grounded reality check. Brandon lives in his childhood bedroom. His parents are literally paying for his groceries. And if we actually pull back the curtain on this so-called empire, his current bank account balance sits at exactly $174.23. So yeah, not exactly Lamborghini money. Moving on to Section 1. The Apex Predator Morning Routine, spanning from 4 a.m. to 47 a.m.
So to really understand Brandon, you've got to realize he doesn't just wake up. Oh no, he reclaims the Apex Predator hours, supposedly to become a billionaire before the sun even comes up. Just look at this timeline. At 4 a.m. sharp, he wakes up to an alarm that is literally a Navy SEAL screaming at him, and he immediately tweets about how the sheep are still sleeping. By 4:07, he's throwing himself into a frantic cold plunge, basically just because some guy selling $8,000 bathtubs on the internet told him to. Then, 4:11 hits, and he's choking down this unholy concoction of apple cider vinegar, pink salt, and athletic greens that probably taste like bong water. At 4:23, it's a 6-minute ab workout, but wait, he does it at 1.5 speed to hack his efficiency. Honestly, I don't even know how that works. And finally, at 4:39, he sits down in the dark to manifest $10,000 in a $37 leather journal. So by 4:47 a.m., the guy is completely exhausted, his heart is palpitating from butter-infused coffee, and he has completed absolutely zero actual work.
Which brings us to a quote that just perfectly sums up this totally delusional mindset. He proudly claims, "I don't read books anymore. I consume them at 3x speed while doing Bulgarian split squats in a sauna." I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Brandon treats basic human activities like they're some sort of passive income generation. Every single second of his day is so ruthlessly optimized that he has entirely lost the plot of what it actually means to be productive.
Section 2. Content creation and fake work, or as he calls it, working on the business.
Now this is Brandon's master strategy for omni-channel content dominance, where basically the illusion of doing work completely takes priority over actual output. Take a look at the platforms he's attacking before normal people are even awake. He drops this massive, winding Twitter thread at 5 a.m. that gets exactly 0 retweets. Nada. Then he stages an Instagram story, carefully angling his laptop just right to hide his mom's mail on the desk, complete with a strategically placed fake succulent. Over on LinkedIn, he writes this giant, pseudo-philosophical thought leadership post pretending to be a seasoned CEO. He's filming TikToks hyping up his lavish lifestyle, all while standing right next to his childhood twin bed. And the kicker? In the background, he's got over 1,000 unread emails from various marketing gurus pitching him the secret to success. The deadpan contrast between his grand, sweeping vision and his absolute zero engagement is just staggering.
And this brilliantly illustrates the central irony of our whole story here. On one side, you have the classic grind set philosophy, bragging about building generational wealth, exiting for 8 figures, and conquering the internet. But on the other side, you have reality. The reality of arguing with your dad over a turkey sandwich in the kitchen, living in your childhood bedroom, all while your bank account is slowly, painfully draining down to $13.23 because you forgot to cancel a bunch of software subscriptions. It's rough.
All right, Section 3, the Get Rich Quick Carousel, also known as pivoting to riches.
You see, whenever one business model fails to magically make him a millionaire by, say, Tuesday, Brandon just rapidly shifts focus the exact second he encounters a new YouTube guru offering a shortcut. Just look at this exhausting list of pivots. And keep in mind, these were all executed within mere days of each other. First, he sets up a Shopify dropshipping store for LED lights called LumiGlow and runs Facebook ads to an audience of basically nobody. Next day, he spends a few manic hours forcing AI to write and illustrate a children's book called Whiskers the Entrepreneur. Actually, scratch that. Next, he briefly changes his entire online persona to Crypto Investor just to spam affiliate links on Twitter. Oh, and we absolutely can't forget the Etsy shop selling motivational stickers. The pattern here? He abandons every single project the very moment it requires actual, difficult work, all just to chase the next algorithm trend.
So, what exactly is the staggering financial outcome of this highly diversified internet portfolio? 37 cents. Yep, that is his actual real-life Stripe account balance. 37 cents. And you want to know the best part? That money came from a pity purchase of a single sticker by his friend Derek like 8 months ago. But get this, Brandon refuses to withdraw it. Why? Because he claims he's letting it compound. Just incredible.
Section 4, the coaching Ponzi scheme, or as I like to call it, the final boss. So in his absolute desperation for a win, Brandon encounters the final boss of hustle culture, Marcus, a quote-unquote high-ticket business coach. Now, if you spent any time at all on social media, you have probably seen this exact predatory 3-step system. It totally preys on people's desperation. Step 1, pick a niche you know slightly about. Step 2, build an audience by posting daily. Step 3, sell high-ticket coaching to that audience. Essentially, Marcus is out here selling a course on how to sell a course. It's this endless, crazy loop of people with zero actual business experience charging thousands of dollars to teach other people how to start businesses. It's wild.
Now, to his credit, Brandon actually has a rare moment of self-awareness here. He tells Marcus, "But I don't really have knowledge yet." And Marcus? He delivers what is probably the most terrifyingly brilliant line of the entire modern coaching industry. He goes, "Bro, that's perfect. You don't need to be 10 steps ahead, you just need to be 2 steps ahead." I mean, the sheer absurdity of that. This industry is literally telling someone with practically zero revenue that they are somehow highly qualified to charge people thousands of dollars as a business mentor. It blows my mind.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the actual cost of this so-called mentorship. Marcus graciously offers his exclusive Scale to 10K blueprint for the deeply discounted price of $1,497. Of course, Brandon doesn't have that kind of cash, so he just stares at his credit card, which has just enough available balance to cover the down payment, and he is heavily, heavily tempted to plunge himself even further into debt, all for the illusion of a shortcut.
Which brings us to Section 5, the $4.34 reality check and the anti-hustle manifesto.
Okay, remember how Brandon had previously set this massive 30-day 10K or bust challenge for himself? Well, it violently crashes into reality when we actually look at these final numbers. Let's break it down. For TikTok, he expected viral fame, and hey, to his credit, one of his videos actually did hit 94,000 views. Not bad, right? But then, for his dropshipping store, he expected thousands of visitors. Reality? It delivered exactly 6 visitors. And finally, he set a grand expectation of $10,000 in total revenue. And the reality? $4.34. So he managed to get tens of thousands of eyeballs on him, only to realize the hard way that attention without a real foundation is just completely worthless. Let's visually break down the grand total of this massive internet empire. Dropshipping brought in an absolute zero. Book sales of his AI cat masterpiece, $2.18. And the absolute crown jewel of the portfolio, his Etsy sticker, a massive $2.16. Truly, guys, this is the financial empire built on 4 a.m. cold plunges and manifested journaling. So the crucial point is, what is the ultimate cost of all this toxic productivity? Well, he worked 47 exhausting, panic-inducing hours in a single week, and he earned $4.34. If you do the math, that equates to a devastating ROI of roughly 9 cents an hour. 9 cents! He literally spent all his time creating the appearance of a business without ever actually doing the work to build one. And honestly, this gives birth to what we can call the anti-hustle manifesto. It really contrasts 2 totally different ways of living. On the left side, you've got passive income delusions, delaying actual work, isolating yourself from your family, and constantly stressing out over the illusion of automated wealth. But on the right side, active living. That means doing real, grounded work, making authentic connections with the people right in front of you. Like, actually going out and grabbing a beer with your friend Derek instead of selling him a sticker. It's about actually enjoying your life instead of treating every waking moment like some marketing funnel to be optimized. The emotional and financial cost of trading your reality for the algorithm, it's just way too high. Which leaves us with one final, very provocative question to consider the next time you see some internet gurus shouting at you, trying to sell a shortcut. Ask yourself, what are you actually building right now? Are you building a real business that provides real value to people? Or are you just desperately maintaining the illusion of one? It's a reality check I think we all need from time to time.
So take a step back, log off, and hey, maybe just enjoy a normal, quiet morning tomorrow.